So we take a lot of partner tests in here. And guess what? Choosing a partner isn't easy. In fact, I'm trying to decide who I'm going to take my test with. Am I going to take it with one partner I know who might take it with me, and another one? Now the first one is my best friend. Makes me laugh. He's my absolute favorite. He's my DOG, and he's my DAWG. Take a look. Hey, you think we should be partners or no? Now, while he's my best friend, there are a few problems with him. Problem number one, he's lazy. Problem number two, he's not going to be concerned with the test. He's going to be concerned about, frankly, about playing. And finally, I'm not sure he has thumbs to hold a pencil, and it has to be in two separate things of handwriting. But you get the idea. A good partner is, a bad partner is, and I'll let you think about that for a minute. Now the other partner I'm considering, I've already kind of committed to. You'll have to work with your partner for like, at the very most, an hour. This partner I'm going to be working with till one of us dies. And this is her, this is my wife Lori. And looked like she brought everything she needs. Okay, so first things first for this test is we have to make a rubric to grade ourselves on, and then Mr. Surface, our teacher, will grade us on. Okay, now as a student, I'm really easily distracted, and I love to have fun. As you can see, I even got my attention right now on my dog, my dog's right over there, having a meal. I want to distract him. Yo! Yo! See, and he's easily distracted too. So we got to figure out what in the world can we put on this line here that we can try to stick to so we can get all 5 out of 5 points. What do you think?
Stay focused.
Stay focused. Awesome. Here, you write this one, and then I'll help to write the link next. Awesome. So, number one on the test is going to be worth 5 points. And what we have to do is we have to put the word down. Now that'll be up there, but not the definition. Now luckily I've studied all this week, every night, a lot. So, I know that frugal means cheap. Now, what we have to do, Lori, is we have to find a reminding word inside of frugal. And I'm going to admit, I'm struggling a little bit. So what word do you see inside of frugal, F-R-U-G-A-L, that you recognize?
Gal.
Gal? Okay. You got the better handwriting, even though it has to be in 2 sets of handwriting.
Okay.
You can take number one, okay?
Okay.
Go ahead and write that reminding word, please. And I've already written the definition, so this is nice and even too. We're really sharing the load. Now, I'm stuck on this. I know we got to use gal and the word cheap. So maybe describe the gal as cheap. I don't know. What Lincoln story could we use here?
That gal is cheap.
That gal is cheap. I like that one. Let's write it here. That gal is cheap.
In this box?
Yes, yep. I know you're new to this. Alright, now notice how as she writes, I'm looking at the test, I'm not looking around and seeing what's going on around the room. Okay? I'm focused along with my partner. Now, that gal is cheap. I can draw this. This is the cheap gal, and she is denying her little sister an ice cream cone. And she's taking her wallet and putting it away. Can you believe that? Take a look at this. Can you believe that cheap gal? You know what? The more I think about it, the more I like this picture in this sentence. Let's quickly underline the reminding word, gal, and the definition, cheap. Nailed it. All right, on to number 2. Now, we have to come up with a perfect sentence. And by perfect sentence, it has to have 5 details, and they all have to go with this word, wisdom. Now, I can help a little bit, but I'm going to need your help to get started. What words go along with wisdom?
Old.
Old, right? Because old people have more what? What's the word for it? They have more experience. You know what? And I'm remembering something Mr. Surface said. He said, Mr. Taylor is very wise. So, I'm going to use the word wise as well. Gosh, we need 2 more. What are 2 more things that we can come up that connect with wisdom?
Smart.
Smart. Yeah. It means you're managing those experiences, sure. Oh man, and 1 more to go. 1 more to go.
Knowledge.
Knowledge. Thank goodness you are my partner. I'm going to take a moment to write this perfect sentence. Okay. I came up with the sentence, but just because the sentence is done doesn't mean we're completely done, as you know. So we're going to help each other make sure, double check, and we're going to go back through this sentence, and we have to circle all the details, and we've got to underline the word. Alright? Okay. So, old experience, wise, smart, knowledge are the 5 we came up with for our list. So, I'll tell you what, you circle 3, and I'll circle 2, and I'll underline the word, okay?
Okay.
Yes. Yes. You're quick. I'm going to try to be just as quick. Uh-huh. Smart. Here's knowledge.
1 more.
Gotta underline
The word.
the word.
Wisdom.
Wisdom. Okay. Here it is. All right. Something tells me we're going to get all the points on that one. Up high. Now the last one is a constructed response, or a cap of 3. If you see, you can see it down there, and it says, "What is the central conflict in the wise old woman, and how is it resolved?" Use 2 examples from the text. Well, I really know this story well, and I know my partner does. But as always, we got the book, and she's going through the story now and trying to find the 2 details. Now, what are you looking at?
The text.
Yeah, you're looking at the text. Excellent. You know what? I saw another good one on this page. I love how right now you're looking at the book as I am, and you're not looking off at anyone else. We're a great partnership. Thank God we got married too. Okay, this part right here. You think we should use that?
Yes. Definitely.
Okay. You write that,
Okay.
okay? And I'm going to try to find the second example. All right, but I'm definitely going to check with you, all right? So you write and I'll be looking in the book. Go ahead.
Okay.
Okay. We finished the test, all right, and we really feel that we've done our best. Now, usually there's an extra credit opportunity, and Mr. Surface will tell us about that. Now, I know he says it's extra, but what he really means is you have to do the extra credit because that's what you're doing in classes. You're doing work. I mean, that's just,
Makes sense.
he's strict, but he loves us. All right, so I think we should double check. Number 1 thing I want to double check for the link is, do we use both the reminding word and the definition and not the word itself? So the word was frugal. So let's check the story. That gal is cheap. The word frugal isn't in there. We've underlined gal and cheap, and we've also come up with a wonderful, wonderful illustration. Now, perfect sentence. That was rough. Do you remember that?
Mm-hmm.
We had to use the word wisdom and 5 details to go along with it. We made a list first, Then we wrote the sentence. It took a while. It took a little bit, but then we wrote it. And then you helped to circle the details, and I helped as well. And then we underlined the whole time. Now, this is written on a separate sheet of paper. We needed the room because we're that in depth. What is the central conflict of the wise old woman? We knew that it was the cruel young lord was exiling all of the old people, including the central character, the wise old woman. Well, it was resolved when she solved all of Lord Hega's riddles. Remember this? Right? And we gave one example of the third riddle with the bee, and we explained both of those examples. Beautiful. Well, you explained the first one, I did the second one, and you did a beautiful job. I was just thanks. Now, we got to go back. Over this whole time, this whole hour that we've been working on this, did I ever get distracted a little bit? We can be honest. Did I get a little bit distracted?
There was once where I thought Brody was going to distract you.
Oh yeah, my boy. So I might even call my cousin, right? So we can't give ourselves a 5. You think we can give it a 4?
Maybe a 4.5.
No.
Okay, 4.
I know. You circle 4, and then we can start talking about the extra credit opportunities. Or maybe we can work on the activity that's planned after the test, because Mr. Surface, you know he works hard.
Yes.
You know he works hard for the money.